Hey guys, welcome back to Say What Reacts. We're back again with another BTS video for you guys. And today, finally, finally, I know some of you guys are gonna be like, holy crap, I never thought this day was going to happen. But we are here. We are here. We are listening to the Agust D2 album because I still haven't listened to that. Yeah, crazy. I know. And then after all this, I promise you, we will still get to D-Day as well, because I haven't listened to D-Day yet. So yes, we will get to D-Day, no worries. But in the meantime, we will be checking out D2 first, since that did come first. So, I can't believe we're here, we're doing this, you guys! It's exciting! Okay. So this is going to have to be broken up into two separate reactions because there are 9 songs that we are checking out today. So the first half of this, we are going to be checking out Moonlight, and then What Do You Think, Strange, 28, and Burn It. And then in part 2, we will be checking out People, Hansel, Set Me Free, and Dear My Friend. Yeah, I'm excited. Oh my god. Okay, so that means we're going to start out with Moonlight. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this on the screen for you guys. Yes. And here we go. And pause warning is on the screen. Pause warning is on the screen because I am a pauser. If you do not want people to pause and talk about and react to what they are experiencing, then just go stream his songs, listen to his actual music. But this is a reaction. I will stop and I will talk about what I am experiencing while listening to his music or reading his lyrics, because this is a reaction after all. So that's what I will be doing. I will be pausing whenever I feel fit to do so. If that's not your vibe, no worries. You don't have to watch this. It's totally cool. But there's a warning on the screen for a reason. Number 1. Number 2, I try to use lyric channels like AF Taehyung or Shadow by Yoongi. I try to use those 2 lyric videos or those 2 lyric channels as much as I could. But there was a couple songs that they did not have on either of those channels, this being one of them. So when they didn't have that on the channel, I went with a different lyric video channel, and I also tried to make sure that the lyric video channel that I went with isn't going to be one where we're listening to their ad music at the end where they get money off of someone else's stuff. Yeah, trust me, I know about all that. I'm making sure that the song isn't going to be playing ad music at the end, and if it does, I'll cut it off before that, so that, yeah, any copyright's going to go straight to these guys, so that's how it should be. Anyway, I think that, no, I feel like I had something else I needed to say as well. Did I? I feel like I did. And now I don't remember what I was gonna say. So if I remember during the reaction, I guess I'll just say it during the reaction. Okay. Oh, is that everything? I'm already yawning. This is a bad start. Jesus, wake up, girl. Okay. Are we doing this? Are we here? Are we ready? I don't know if I'm ready. I probably am not, but we're gonna do this anyway. Let's put Daechwita on pause and let's do this. I'm so excited. Okay. My hair's a little bit frizzy. I haven't done anything to it. I washed it and haven't done anything with it. So if it's a little frizzy, just ignore it. Okay. I feel like there is definitely something I'm still supposed to say. Fuck. What was it? Oh, that's so annoying. Fucking ADD, dude. That's so obnoxious. Anyway, all right. If I remember during the reaction, I'll pause and I'll say what I thought, what I was going to say beforehand, but can't remember now. So anyway, all right, let's do this. Let's get going and let's play. I like the way this sounds so far. Okay. Since the first one, yeah. Oh my god, I love him. Jeez. I fucking love him. I love that he's just like kind of like just speaking his mind, just kind of rambling before the song is like, fuck, I don't know how many songs should I put in there. So like, I don't know, fuck it, let's just do it. I love him. Oh my god. He is my wrecker. For those who don't know, I am Veman bias with Sugar Cookie Wrecker. So, yeah. Anyway, let's go. Okay. Oh, I love that. My biggest enemy is the anger inside me. The more dreadful is the battle with the laziness inside me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is the laziness inside me. That is my battle too. Holy shitballs, is that a battle? Some days, like, you're just not motivated and you just don't want to do it, you know? Yeah, that's mood. Yeah. Yeah. That's very Black Swan lyrics. Is this gonna, there it goes. If I love music at all, you know, like losing that passion for what you love. Yeah. Oh my god, and that just reminds me of Storyline. This reminds me of Storyline. If it's possible to go back, will you go back? And that just totally reminded me of Jin and the Storyline. Like, if you had a chance to go back and you know, fix it and, you know, save everyone, would you do it? You know, type of thing. I don't know why, but a lot of things keep popping in my mind as I'm reading the lyrics. I just, little things like, ooh, that reminds me of this. Ooh, that reminds me of that. When some of this may not have anything to do with anything. It's just this is just what's popping in my head as I'm reading. So I'm vocalizing the random thoughts that are popping in my head as I'm reading this. Yeah. Yes. Oh yeah, that reminds me of Shadow. This reminds me of Shadow for sure. Yeah, I'm still hungry with this becoming the emptiness that I feel after flying fucking high. Yeah, that one, like, you know, not just Shadow, but Daechwita as well. Like, you know, my favorite, I feel like my favorite part of Daechwita, it gets overlooked because I watch a lot of reactions, and when he switches flows and he's like that part, you know what I'm talking about. Like, I guess that would be the bridge. Anyway, when he switches flows and every reactor's just like, oh my god, and they freak out about the flow switch because it's so fucking good. But they almost, like, I mean, not every reactor, but a lot of reactors, most reactors, they stop reading the lyrics because they're freaking out over the flow switch. But those are like the most important lyrics, like, to me, of that song, where he's literally talking about how, you know, like look where I'm at, like, you know, I wanted this, I wanted that, I have it all now, like, I'm as high as I can go, there's nowhere higher, and now all I want is for my feet to be on the ground. I just want to be back. I don't need all this. I want to be back on the ground. I want to be back, you know, to where I was, you know. Like, I need something more simple. This is too much. This is, you know, I don't want this anymore. So it's like the emptiness that I feel after flying fucking high. Yeah. And it also reminds me of Shadow, where he's just like, I'm scared, don't let me fly, you know, I don't want to do this, like, you know, type of thing. So yeah, wow, I really like it. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah. Ooh, I love this. I love us a little Singing Sugar. I love us a little Singing Sugar. Singing Sugar is like, I just love it. It's so nice. It's just so nice to hear because we don't get it all that often. So when we do get it, it's just lovely. And I love it. Yeah, it reminds me of Daechwita again, where he's like, thank God I'm a genius. But yeah, but like, even though, like, just in one moment you can be, you know, you can feel like you're doing good, and, you know, people do call you a genius and you can be proud in that moment, but, you know, that doesn't mean that you don't doubt yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you still have those moments of self-doubt, for self-doubt, what's the doubt, self-doubt, or like feeling that you're not, like, good enough and stuff like that. So you're still gonna have those moments. Even if you're amazingly talented, you're gonna feel like sometimes you're still not enough. Which, now that just reminded me of J-Hope, where he's, and more, where he's like, I'm still not enough. Like, Oh my god, why do I feel like I feel kind of hyper right now? I'm not gonna lie, even though I literally just yawned a minute ago. I feel kind of hyper. I feel like I'm just like I think it's just the EDD. I honestly feel like it's like rampant right now. Anyway, all right, let's continue. Ah, yeah, interesting. Ah, interesting. All or nothing. Oh, wow. That's so interesting. It's like when he's on, he is just he can crank it out, but like when he is like I don't know what to do, it's like he's just fucking stuck and he ain't going nowhere. So it's like it's either an all or nothing type of situation. Wow. There's no plan. It's a matter of choice. Wow. It would probably be the same for life, all or nothing. Wow. Interesting. But this is probably why he has like so many, like, because remember that clip that we saw, where RM's talking about how he writes like at least a song a day type of thing. You know what I mean? And like he writes like just so many songs, but I don't think they're necessarily like completely full songs. I think he writes, bits of a song, but maybe not complete. Maybe like I personally think that those notebooks that he has are filled with a ton of songs, incomplete songs, because whether he got stuck at a certain point or he just never finished it, or they are complete songs, but he never actually did anything with them, type of thing. But yeah, I'm wondering if that's probably why when he was just like no, it's really not that many. When Aaron was like, oh my god, you write so much, he's like, yeah, it's really not that much, and he tried to downplay it. I mean, he still is writing music and he still is writing songs. They just may not be like completed because he might have gotten stuck and didn't know where to go from there. So maybe he moved on to the next thing. Interesting. Yeah, that reminds me of Persona. Oh my god, I'm getting reminded of so much of their music, like just in reading these lyrics. But yeah, it's like being called immortal is fucking overwhelming. I just wanted to do music, but the adjectives they attach to my name feel too much sometimes. Yeah, and I feel like that's a lot. What Aram was going through in Persona. Like, someone say I'm this, some say I'm that. Like, who actually am I? Like, this is a lot. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, you think you're gonna crash, accelerate harder, you idiot. Oh, I love that. I like that. Like, it's kind of like this chorus here. It's almost just like him holding on to like something that's a constant in his life, something that isn't changing, unlike so many things that have changed and are still constantly changing around him. Just holding on to like maybe the few things that are constant in his life, that are reliable, like that moonlight. It's still going to be the same no matter what you've got going on, no matter what you're doing, no matter how your life has changed. That's going to stay the same. You know what I mean? So I like that. I like that metaphor. Or not really metaphor, but that point of view. I liked this. I really liked this, and I really enjoyed the chorus. That kind of like super like chill singing type of chorus. I call it rap sing. Where it's like rap singing. So because it's got like a certain flow to it, like a rap would, but they're singing. So yeah, I always call it rap sing. And I really, really enjoy when he does that. I think it sounds so nice. So yeah, I really liked that one. Okay, that was Moonlight. Yay, look at us getting through this. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, what do you think is the next one? This one I did get off of the AF Taehyung lyric channel. Hopefully it's good. It definitely looks different than Norm. I don't know. Interesting, huh? I hope it's a good one. Hopefully you can see the lyrics well as well. So, all right, let's do this. Let's go. What do you think? Ooh. Okay. Okay. I didn't know what the song was going to be, clearly, because I haven't heard this album before, but this is one of those songs where you're just like, oh, who pissed him off type of situation, which we know in the past who that was. But it's also now just probably just to anyone who wants to try to talk shit about them, to anyone who's bitter about their success and because they don't have it. And like he said, kind of it's like a if the shoe fits, wear it type of situation. Like, he's not necessarily making this about any one person per se, but if someone's feeling salty about it, it's on them type of situation. Yeah, I think that's what we're talking about here. I'm sorry, but I don't care at all about how mediocre your life is or about the fact that you can't escape the shithole after failing. Oh! Ooh. That thinking that my success has anything to do with your failure, you're fucking great at being delusional. I love this so much, it's not even funny. Oh, the way he changes his voice, the way he switches up his vocal tone when he raps is just one of my favorite things ever. What, I'm just trying to think of what the bleeped out word is, because the word fucking is being typed multiple times, so it's not, is it just like assholes, like the assholes who are listening to this song would get fucking pissed and faint? But why would they bleep like assholes but not like fucking, you know what I mean? I'm trying to think of like what it would be, like what the bleeped out word would be. I don't know. Either way, it's he's definitely calling someone a name, that's for sure. All right. Nice. I don't know. That reminds me of Daechwita. I don't necessarily do flexing, where he's like, flexing, I ain't got none, I don't need it, type of thing. That reminds me of Daechwita. Nice. Oh, fuck the Grammys. Ooh. It's the money I loaned with youth as my collateral. Oh my god, with my youth as my, that is good. I love that. Wow. Oh, shout out. I want a big house, big cars, and big rings. But I ain't got any big dreams. Oh my god, I fucking love it. I love the callback. Yeah, that's good stuff. I'll give you my black card. I love it. Yeah, we'll go serve the military when the time comes. Literally right now. Oh, wow. Yeah. This is good stuff. Yeah. Yes. Unfortunately, they're not shutting. No one's gonna shut their name. They're gonna use your name as much as they can to benefit themselves. That's what happens, unfortunately. Thank you. Like, oh, well, does idol music really count as me? Go fuck yourself. I don't even care. I don't fucking care what you think we're making music out here. Whether you consider it real music or not, that's your fucking problem. Like, I'm making real music out here. I don't care what you classify it as. I fucking love that. Ugh. And I can't stand this whole K-pop isn't like, like real music type of stigma. And like, I mean, he's literally said it before. K-pop is not just one thing. Like, it encompasses so many aspects of like, and K-pop is like a full concept. It's not just a type of music, because K-pop isn't a type of music. It's not. And if you think it is, you're uneducated. K-pop is not a type of music. K-pop encompasses so many different genres. It's insane. Think about how many genres they have in just their discography alone, and they're considered K-pop. Whether you like the name K-pop or not, they are considered K-pop, regardless of whether you want them to be considered that or not. They are. They've even said it themselves in the past. Hey, do you like K-pop? Like they know that they are considered K-pop. But the thing is, people try to box in this idea of what they think K-pop is, and that's the problem. You're trying to box them into this ideal of what you think it is, when it's not that. It's not. K-pop encompasses so much more than than what people think it does. Like, so many people just don't fucking get it. You know what I mean? Like, it's about concepts. It's about fashion. It's about visuals. It's about fucking actual, like, like lyrics that mean shit. You know what I mean? It's about the music. It's about not just the music, about any type of music you want to make, because K-pop literally includes any genre you can think of can fall under the K-pop category, depending on what that group decides to freaking put out that time. It's about the choreo. It's about the stage performance. It's about, engaging with the fans, making the connections with the fans. It encompasses so much. And so when people are just like, it's just idol music, or it's just K-pop, it pisses me off, because I feel like they're just kind of shitting on it, when without even really taking 2 seconds to think about what it all encompasses. Because, man, it encompasses so much, and it's so good. And I feel like the word K-pop or idol has such a negative connotation and stigma to it that it's frustrating, because it's really fucking good, and it's so much more. The idea of it and what it is so much more than people give it credit for. And that's why I love back in the day when he was talking about K-pop in general. Like, it's not just one type of music like people want to try to think it is. It encompasses so much more than that. Like, it's just, there's just so much to it. And people need to fucking realize that. Anyway, okay, wow, I just wanted to rant. Okay, see, let's continue, because I'm like literally only 2 minutes into the second song, and we're already like almost at we're at 24 minutes now, so let's go. This is what his music does to me, though. This is a good thing. His music, his lyrics, they get you talking. It gets you, passionate. It gets you fired up. This is what music should do. You know what I mean? This is exactly, I'm sure, what he wants to. He wants people to talk about things and to get people, going. Like, this is good shit, Anyway, let's go. Ooh, I really like how that says, hold on, higher, higher, even higher, so high that you can't even see me. And the production in the back is like, you can hear like the sound go higher and higher and higher in tone while he's saying this in the lyrics. It really matches well. Great. I love it. He's like, when he like kind of just goes off and goes a little crazy with how he's like saying, I wasn't gonna say the word saying, with how he's I don't know, with how he's saying the words, you know what I mean? How he kind of just loses it a little, it gets a little crazy with it. Ugh, it's so good. I love it. So good. That was fun. I really liked the lyrics of that one. That one was really, really fun. Yas. Okay. That was good. All right, let's go to the next one. Next one is Strange. All right. Strange. This is with RM. Yay. Okay. I'm excited about this one. God, there's so many that I don't know, you know? Like, I have never listened to Tony Montana. I still have to listen to that. I still, to this day, haven't listened to it. Yeah. Yeah. I know. All right, let's continue. It's a process. We've got plenty of time before they're back, at least as a group. So we'll get to it. We have a lot of time, so we'll get to it. Yes. Okay, let's continue. Let's go. Strange. Hello? Did I not press the button? Okay, here we go. Was this live? Is it a live clip? Oh, no. I clicked on the wrong thing. This is Augustine RM D-Day Encore Concert. I clicked on the wrong thing. Okay. Hold on. Let me find the right thing. I'm like, oh, I didn't know he had a song with RM on it. On this album? Probably because does the original have RM on it? It does. The original does have RM on it. Okay, that's good to know. But this is the live version from the concert, which is not what I was looking for. So I want to hear the original. We can we'll be reacting to his concert at some point over on Patreon. So I'll listen to that at that time. But in the meantime, I guess I'll have to click on this one. Yeah, we'll click on this one instead. Okay. Alrighty. And I made sure this is one that doesn't have the added music at the end and stuff from like the channel. So, alright, let's go. I like the piano. Oh, I hope he plays this live when we do see it. Ooh, I like that. Wow. That's interesting. I really like that. The wealth grows wealth, and it tests greed, the rich envy even poverty covetously. Wow. That's kind of how it is though sometimes in certain places of the world. It's like the middle class doesn't really exist, right? Like he was just talking about poverty and riches, or the rich people and poor people, right? And I feel like a lot, and I think that's kind of almost how it is in Korea too. It's like either you're kind of like low income or you're like rich. It's like there's not a huge middle class there. I feel like America's becoming that way too, with everything, just with the everything the way it is, like the economy the way it is as far as like the money goes. But yeah, wow. Okay, I really like this. This is interesting. Yeah. Wow, yeah. Wow. I really like this. The one who isn't sick in a sick world is considered a mutant. Yeah, it's kind of like if everything's fine with you, it's almost like you're the weird one because everything has something wrong these days, right? That's interesting. Ooh, I really like that too. It's like, you think you got taste? Well, how do you know if you got taste? Because if everything's under control and they're like controlling you and kind of brainwashing you into thinking that this is what's best, how do you know it's you actually deciding that? How do you know that's your taste? That's just what you're kind of being told to like. You know what I mean? Ooh, I like that. Everything's under control. Trouble, like, yeah, literally. Wow. Wow. You're busy boasting about your dog collar and dog house, fighting all day about who shines brighter. It's like, at the end of the day, you're still a dog in this game. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter if your dog collar is brighter, your dog house is bigger. Like, you're still a fucking dog just like me, dude. Like, wow, I really like this. Everyone sits in their own chicken coops. Wow, I like that. I like the kind of the difference there. Ooh. It's the kind of world where a dream has become an option, but there's no answer. That's the answer. Wow. Oh, that was a quick one. Oh, I like the way that sounds. Yeah, those were good lyrics right there. I really like lyrics that just, it's kind of like Hagem's lyrics, you know what I mean? Like, it's just the lyrics that are really talking about some shit. You know what I mean? Like that are just really going there with it, that are really just calling things out and saying things that need to be said. Whether it's a hard pill to swallow and it's hard to hear, it's still shit that needs to be called out or shit that needs to be said and talked about. Whether it's easy or not, like, it's something that needs to be said. And I really like when he writes lyrics like that, and a lot of his lyrics are like that. Let's be real, like, majority of his lyrics are like that, and that's why I love reading his lyrics, because they're really, really, he really puts a lot of thought into them, and they're never empty. You know what I mean? Like, he never gives us just empty, easy lyrics for the most part. And I love that about him. All right, up next, 28, featuring Nihua. Nihua? I don't know how you pronounce it. But anyway, okay, let's go. His voice, sorry, I just needed 2 seconds, because when he gives us his voice like that, nah, there ain't nothing better. It sounds so good. And I feel like we don't get that from him, like, a ton often. So when we do get that, like, kind of more chill, super deep vocal tone from him, it's just so good. So good. Because it's funny, because, like, when he raps, he has not like a high pitch necessarily, but he has like a kind of like mid to higher ish kind of tone when he's rapping. But we know his speaking voice is actually pretty low. You know what I mean? It's yeah, I don't know. So I just, whenever we get a rap from him that is closer to what his actual, like, speaking voice is, ooh, I love it. Honestly, sometimes. That's like an ignorance is bliss type of like situation. Like, fuck, like the older I get, the more I tend to know the world, but damn, wouldn't it be better to just not know everything that I know now? Because it was so much easier when we were younger and we were ignorant, you know? Ooh, I like this one. Ooh. I like this. And I really like the like kind of like bass beats that are happening in the song. That sounds really good. Yeah. Nice. Ooh, I like that. Where the fragments of my dream go. I really like the harmonization that he's doing with Nihua. Nihua? I don't know. Anyway, I really like the harmonizations that they're doing together. I wasn't sure if we were going to get him on the track on his own. But it seems like it's just going to be harmonies because the track's almost over. But I really like the way they sound together. I think it's nice. Oh no. That ended so abruptly. Jesus. Yeah, that was nice. That was just kind of chill. It was a very short song. It's only like a 2 minute long song. Very short song. But I really liked that. That had like a much calmer, like kind of chill vibe to it, which was nice and a bit kind of like almost resigned in a way to like the fact that like, you know, this is what it's like, I guess, becoming an adult, you know? Yeah, super interesting, that one. And I ain't mad at that. That was actually really nice. I like the way that sounded. All right, so up next in the last one on part one that we're doing, August D featuring Max. So I'm excited for this one. I did react to, what was it? The was it Blueberries or something like that? What was it called? Something about blueberries, I think, that he did with Max years back. I did react to that like back in the day, and I liked it. It was super cute. I really enjoyed that one. I like that Max learned all of the Korean lyrics on Yoongi's lyrics and like lip synced them in the video. I thought that was really cool because that's not something he had to do. It's clearly something he wanted to do. I think him and his wife actually did it. So I thought that was really nice and made it a little special, you know. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's listen to this. Let's see what this is going to give us, because I have literally zero clue what it could possibly sound like, considering it's featuring Max. I have no idea. So yeah, let's go. Sounds dark. I was literally just thinking that sounds like a lighter. It sounds like a lighter was being clicked and like kind of like gone out. And to me, it sounded like a lighter. And then the first word says, "I see the ashes." Like I see the word ashes. I'm like, interesting that sounded like it was just a lighter. And well, it's called Burn It. Duh, Anitra. Fucking hell. Ignore me. It's called Burn It. It would make sense if it's a lighter and they just talked about ashes. Yeah, okay. Puzzle pieces are being put together. It just takes me a minute sometimes. Let's go. Yeah, that sounds like a lighter. Like, That is definitely lighter. Ooh! Ooh, Max sounds really good on this. I really, really like his voice on this and the way he's singing it. I really like kind of just the it sounds like such a dark song, yet Max brought this like R&B like element to it. So yeah, I really like this kind of odd combo that we're getting. Ooh! Wow, the voice beside me. I love when he does that too. He's like, like he just kind of like laughs for a second. Ugh, I love when he does that too so much. The envy, the loathing, the inferiority complex, a life trapped within its resentments. I like that. Once again, like no matter how much someone, you know, calls you, you know, a genius or you think you're doing a good job, you're still going to think that you're not good enough to some degree because of what you've been through in life, you know, people trying to bring you down and shit like that. So you still hold on to that a little bit, even how successful they are now. You know what? They still hold on to that a little bit. There's still that little thing that kind of nags at them, like they're not doing enough, you know, or it's not good enough or something, you know. And now there's so much pressure added on to all of that because of their status now. There's so much more pressure. Yeah. Oh, I love that. Nice. Ooh. Ooh. Sounds so good. That sounds good. Ooh. Ooh. That reminds me of his is it the last where he's like I say what was it where he's just like words like, you know, fuck this or I don't give a fuck. Those are all just like, you know, words to hide like, you know, the fact, you know, that to hide my weak self or whatever he says. So it's like perhaps like all of these things, you know, the hatred, the embarrassment, the loathing, the anger, all of that stuff, and he's just like perhaps that's right. I'm just using it all as an excuse. So it's like, you know, it's like those are all things that, you know, that he does, you know, as like he had like as an excuse to like behave a certain way or whatever. Like all of that's just a mirage. It's not really like that, you know, type of thing. And not that he does it on purpose, but it's just something that he does, you know. I really like this. I really like this. Ooh. Oh, I like that. Will you turn into a burning sun, or we're into the ash that remains after the fire? And of course, I love the fire reference because then it just reminds me of storyline as well, and you know. But yeah, will you turn into a burning sun or into the ash that remains after a fire? That's nice. Yes. Oh my god, I love that. Oh my god. Love that line. May you never forget that a bold surrender is also a form of courage. Because sometimes it takes so much more courage to like admit that to surrender yourself to something, to admit fault or wrongdoing, or just to let go and just let things be the way it needs to be, and you not having to mask for the situation or control the situation, or just letting go with surrendering to whatever that situation is. That in itself is very courageous, because when you surrender yourself to a situation, regardless of what you're talking about, that means you're not trying to control it, or you're not trying to have a part in manipulating even to the littlest degree how the outcome might be. You're just giving faith that it's just going to it's going to turn out the way it's supposed to turn out. You know what I mean? And that is scary as fuck. So it is a form of courage. Absolutely. I really like that. I'm assuming that's Suga at the kind of bass notes singing along with him. I'm assuming that's Suga singing along with the very, very low kind of in the background of Max doing his thing. I like that. Yeah, I really like that a lot. I like that a lot. I think that's out of this the first 5 that we just listened to. That one's my favorite. Burnet's my favorite out of the first 5 that we just listened to, for sure. That was really good. I enjoyed that a lot. Yay! Oh my god, we got through the first part. I'm immediately gonna stop this and record the second part. I'll have these both uploaded at the same time. Don't worry, you're not gonna have to wait a week or anything like that before you get part 2. I'll post them back to back, so no worries on that. This was really good though. I really, really enjoyed this. Yeah, okay, that is gonna be it for this one, you guys. Please, please, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know out of these 5 which one is your favorite from this first half of the album. I'm super curious to what you guys think. Did you guys think of the same different random references that I thought of, that I kept talking about? Yeah, I'm curious. Is there anything additional that I need to know about this album that I don't know? I know, was this the album that was controversy because he used a sample and he didn't realize, and he apologized for it because of the sample that was used? And I heard a sample at the beginning of one of the songs, and I was like, what the fuck, what is that? What am I listening to? And I couldn't even tell what the fuck I was listening to. And I don't know if that's what that was, and I know since then on the digital platforms that's been removed. But if they put this out if they put these lyric videos out right when the album was released, most likely I'm hearing the version with it in it. I don't know if that's what I heard in this one or not, but I do know that he didn't realize and he apologized, I believe was the situation, and that they removed it from all the digital platforms. So I am aware of that, but I don't know if, I think it was the second song we listened to that had it in the beginning. Let me know. I'm not sure. Yeah. So, but anyway, okay, that's going to be it for this one, you guys. Please, please, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on the first half of this album. Which one is your favorite out of the first half of this album? And I will see you over on part 2, which will be uploaded right after this one. All right. And I'll have the description, or not the description, I'll have the link for part 2 in the description, so it's easy for you to get to. Okay. All right. I'll see you guys in just a minute. Bye. Da 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 da. La, 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 la.